Hi, this is Vanessa Marshall. I play Hera Syndulla on Star Wars Rebels, and you're watching The Cyber Nerds. Fan for life. May the Force be with you.
We are live. Guys, we're back for another Sith Temple Rebel review.
Yes.
And this is episode 3.
In the Name of the Rebellion.
Yeah, it is 3, isn't it?
It's episode 3.
Yeah, because the first one we had 2 in 1. So episode 3.
This episode's called In the Rebellion Part 1 because it's a 2-parter. So.
Oh, again, we're in 2 parts.
Yeah, I think you started off last time, so I'm going to start this time. General thoughts. Really like this episode. Really like this episode. I like where we've gone. We get to see Yavin 4, which is obviously a big place for everyone who likes everything to do with Star Wars. Get to see Rogue One. Get to see Sol Guerrera, Mon Mothma, Wedge Antilles. There's probably other people I'm forgetting. We get to see the Ghost Squad together for the first time this season. Yep. I think there were a lot of good things about this episode, and that's just general things I'm throwing out there.
General things.
What you tell us? Come on, general thoughts.
General thoughts. First things first. We get 2 things right at the beginning. Yavin 4. Rogue One. And where's Hera? Like, there's the 2 first lines you hear, and you're just like, you might even ask him, like, oh, just where's Hera? Like, so I just like that little thing between Hera and Kanan. But I think the biggest highlight of this episode is my guy Sol Guerrera still doing his thing, still going in, and I just love the way he just comes in.
Bruv, you know what? Yeah, Sol Guerrero is probably from the end, you know.
He probably was.
Like, low key, he's from East London, so you get me, fam. Because man just comes through in just the most savage ways.
Like, the most savage.
Like, alright, you guys just got blown up today. You guys just had a bad day at the office. I'm gonna come to your house, sit down, and just tell you about yourself. Yeah. Like, but you know what? Yeah, let me not get too deep into it, but let me get technical with it. It's like, one thing that I really like about this episode is just that we're seeing the conflict that is going on in the rebellion. So we've got the rebels, you know, Rebel Alliance, and then we've got Sol Guerrera's
partisans,
extremists. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and they think, look, you guys have got to be as extreme as the Empire, and the rebels are like, no, we don't want to do that. Now, what I also like is where we've got Ezra caught in between, like, I'm fighting with the rebellion, but me personally, I believe in what these extremists are doing. And it's even worse because he's not the only one in conflict. You see Hera in conflict. You never see Hera in conflict. Hera's the mum of the group. Shout out to Vanessa Marshall. She's the mum of the group.
She's in control. She knows about everything, and she's like, yeah, my guy's right.
Yeah, like, do you know what I'm saying? And obviously she can't say it in front of the kids, but she says it to the dad of the family, Kanan.
I really dislike that part of her. Like, you know that's not the way, you know that's not who you are, yet because you've now sided with these guys, and I don't know, maybe there's a pressure of ranks and how, because obviously, like I said, she's the mom, you know, moms like to do things the right way, you know, structured, and maybe because she now finds herself in a structured position, is getting to her, even though it conflicts with the way she sees things, and she knows it doesn't work because, like we just witnessed, her mission went terribly wrong. So,
see, one of the things is, I think, like, we're just catching her in a fragile moment at this time. She went on a mission. It went bad. Do you know what I'm saying? And she
didn't have a crew with her.
Exactly. She didn't have her crew. She had the rebellion. The rebellion pilots with her. So she's already in a vulnerable position because she failed her mission. Do you know what I'm saying? And then I feel like we're catching her at even more vulnerable position when it's like when you're hearing your 15-year-old kid, not that I know about this, tell you that you're wrong and he's right. Right. Do you know what I'm saying? She couldn't admit it. You see what happened. She snaps, she walks away, Kanan comes in, kind of calms her, and I feel like, yeah, I don't agree with the path she's taking, but for her and her character, that's the path she has to take.
Yeah, it's understandable. Me personally, I just don't like it. But yeah, it's understandable though.
Get me? So, whatever. other positives about this episode, you know what? Yeah, I think it's really good that I really like the mission they went on. Do you know what I'm saying? Ezra and Sabine, they send them off on a little mission to deal with the
duo. We're back at it again. The duo
to deal with the satellite, and Ezra tries to do something that's worked in the past, which is impersonate an Imperial officer, and it doesn't work this time. I really like that because you know what I'm saying. It gets annoying when they have a plan and it just goes, and it just always goes like that. That's not how life works. So the plan messes up, and Sol Guerrera
comes
to save him, because obviously, like, I don't think he was aware of their plan because he couldn't have been, but you knew that Sol Guerrera told them, you guys need to destroy it. You didn't listen to me, so he came himself to do it.
Right.
And when he came to do it, he ends up saving them, and
a little bonus.
He mildly kidnaps them. Mildly. We'll say he mildly kidnaps them. Get me? So I really like that.
Yeah, he really didn't give him much choice, did he? He just threw in the grenades, like, yo, that's short fuse. Either you're waiting to get picked up, or you're bouncing with me.
Get me?
It's pretty much, you know, done deal.
I thought that was pretty legit. So, what have you got any? Have you got any positives like that I didn't mention?
Positives. Oh man. No, I love. Again, going back to Yavin 4. I just love that where they at, and obviously because we know where it's gone to, we're now in that pathway that's going there. Now we get to see the in between.
Yeah, so connected to Rogue One.
I love that so much.
So connected to Rogue One, so connected to Episode 4.
And now we're like, okay, we're in that little place now, and now we have all the ingredients, and we just have questions.
Yeah.
You know, the rebellions with the partisans. You've got the Ghost crew. Okay, things are not going well with them with the rebels. Are they gonna start shifting towards, you know, a Sol Guerrera's crew?
Do you know what? Yeah. Now let me bring it back. So in the beginning of Rogue One, Cassian Andor, you've seen what he's doing. He's in there, rebel spy, goes in there, kills an informant. That seems a bit Sol Guerrera-ish to me. But even in that movie, they're still calling Sol Guerrera an extremist. Yeah. So I feel
because they already parted ways.
Yeah, I feel like it's going to be interesting to see how far the rebellion go over to the extreme sides and what really comes of stuff.
Another thing.
There you go. On.
Ezra really leaning, and we had this conversation the last episode about him you know, not being in the dark side, but now, and I said it, and like I said the last episode of Sith Temple, he just needs that little push, and now he has that guy. And speaking of about Ezra and what's gonna help him also guide him towards Sol is that he keeps asking help for his place.
Yeah. And
he's not getting it, and that's frustrating him, especially when he said, yo, we've told these people we're coming to help him, what's going on?
Yeah.
You know? And he hates the politics about it. And Sol Guerrera doesn't play politics, like he said. He just goes and gets things done.
So do you know what? Yeah, I'm seeing, like, I'm coming over to your side. Like, I did say that, we might be over the dark side thing with Ezra, but that is the perfect way to get Ezra to go all the way to the dark side.
Yep.
Because they said they was gonna help. They had the chance. Thrawn messed it up. What if he goes to Sol Guerrera and says, look, help me help my people. They go over there, and that is the end of the majority of the Ghost crew. That's the end of Ezra. Like, they don't help. Ezra ends up going to the dark side.
Right.
Sol Guerrero gets blown up, and that's why he's the way he is in Rogue One. Kanan dies trying to stop Ezra. You know, like Sabine, who knows what happens? Like, who knows what happens? But I do think that Low 4 is gonna play a major part, not just in this season, but in the bigger outcome of the Ghost crew. Like,
oh yes, I'm starting to feel it as well.
100%.
I'm starting to feel it because unless they do something like, you know, like a massive twist, I don't see it any other way. How you gonna push Ezra? Like, how you gonna get him? You know, and then we have this whole thing with Sabine. Sorry, I keep mentioning, but to me, it just starts to feel like, okay, the puzzle, the pieces are starting to come together. And you can, when you can see it, but you don't know the full picture, but you're starting to see where it's going. That's how I feel right now.
It's cool, man. It's interesting to see. Like, I love the speculation of it. So that's what we thought of this episode, guys. Wait.
You forget something?
Negatives. I don't have any negatives.
Negatives? Shut your mouth. Negatives, bro.
That's why I didn't even ask. Guys, listen. Let us know what you think of episode 3 of season 4 of Rebels in the comment section below. Go down there and let us know. What do you think of Saw Gerrera? Do you like him? Do you hate him? Do you like Mon Mothma? Do you hate her? What's going to happen to the Ghost crew? Is Ezra... No, we're not going there.
We're too late.
We're not going there.
We're too late now.
Is Ezra going to the dark side? Is Sabine going to the dark side?
Even bigger question.
Go on, listen. Go on.
Is Ezra marrying into the House of Ren that then becomes the Knights of Ren?
Man, stealing my theory on you're gonna steal my theory.
I really am. Because you're not. I thought you was going to give it, but
you're
clearly
gonna steal man's theory.
Hell yeah, man.
Live on YouTube.
Hell yeah.
It's mad, you know. Listen, no, we're stopping it. No.
And then what was it?
No.
And then
the disrespect.
And then Ben Solo kills Ezra, and that's how he gets.
And then takes the title of Master of Knights of Ren.
Kylo Ren.
Guys, let us know your Knights of Ren speculation. Like, do you think Sabine and Ezra are connected to the Knights of Ren?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. That your theory.
Stop stealing man's theories.
Your theory is bagging, bro, and I love it.
Anyway, look, guys, I'm Joe One for the Disciples,
and
we'll see you in the next review of Star Wars Rebels. Peace.